engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the
our
Hyperion.
chat room up,
All non-relevant repair
and we'll
requests
get
are
started
currently
here.
on hold until power coupling is complete.
What's going on, guys? This is Kalo Plays, and I'm back here with my Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough, episode 2, and this is essentially a blind playthrough. So, picking up right where we left off last stream. Let's check out the information
I'm Jan
wall.
Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
My employee data.
You are Employee Writer, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Okay.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nak Morkesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Alright, so what do we want to do? These skills are Cora and Liam, but they don't have anything we can really put them into, I don't think. Let's find out. 18-point skill invested in Cora. Okay, so no, we cannot put any more into there. That's not a problem. Let's see. That is what we were wanting to do, is confront the saboteur. But at the same time, we should also first strike in respect of able strike team missions. And we can do that right here at operations. So let's do it. Okay, so strike teams can be sent out on missions to support the Andromeda Initiative. If they succeed, they'll earn XP and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll only earn a small XP and no special reward. Apex is the most elite strike team in the cluster and can handle critical missions. Select a mission and press A to send Apex. Your progress will automatically be saved before multiplayer is launched. You will then play a role of Apex operative in a small squad. Okay. So, read the description for each mission, time limit attempt the mission, the reward, successfully complete the mission, and any mission trait properties. These missions are currently available. Select A to send a strike team. Check back daily for new available missions. This icon describes the ability. Okay. So, what do we have here? Special mission available for a limited time for a special occasion. Need a hero, extraction, remnant. No. Oh. I take that back, I guess. In order to do that one, we have to do it in a multiplayer. We won't do that one. Let's do one of these two up at the top. Eliminate armed smuggler. Mission successful. 10 mission funds. Silver item loot box. Research data loot box. Accept. And mission successful. Punish killers. 5 mission funds. Silver crate loot box. Silver material loot box. Okay. Fire enemy research. Send a strike team. Let's send whiskey. And let's send X-ray. There we go. Expires upon completion. Time required 56 minutes. Time required 3 hours and 47 minutes. So we probably won't see this one finish up on today's stream, but we'll have more later. So there we go. Alright, so we have some loot boxes here. Let's go ahead and claim the reward. Research data. Research data. M96 Matic Common. Looks like to be an assault rifle. Iridium. Lithium. Credits. Credits. Sidewinder rare. Ooh, nice pistol. Okay. Completed first strike. Confront the saboteur. That is what we are doing. Saboteur? Saboteur? Same difference. Before we do anything else, I want to come over here and see if there's any more things on this security footage. Damage control. We've already been through all these. Okay, we're good. I need to change one thing, and that is where we're going to put our broadcast overlay. I think I'm going to put it on bottom left for now, because top left is being seen. So we'll see if we need to change that. That's not something you guys need to worry about. That's just something on my end. So let's go see if we can find out where the saboteur is. Saboteur. Hey, Cora.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
1 second. Doesn't look like that's going to be the best place for it. So I think we will go ahead and keep it up top. Either that or... Okay. No, I don't like it there. Let's do bottom right. Nothing I can... Her reactions... Her reaction's understandable. No, there's nothing I can handle.
I expected something like that. I can handle the pressure.
Good to hear. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Okay. So, let's see.
minutes about waking people up. Word is the Nexus doesn't have enough room, but they've been... Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Oh, you've been set up.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this.
1 second. Kind of, it's taken me a little bit to figure this out as far as broadcast overlay. I kind of don't want it in the way of talking, but at the same time, if I put it somewhere else, I might not be able to see certain things. So if I have to change that, just to see a couple things, we will.
But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go?
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
Engineering reports the drive system has been powered down. Non-essential areas will remain in standby mode.
It'll get better.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. You're here now. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Okay, why are you here?
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
And your family?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting. But I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
What's it like here?
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Have to go now. See you later.
You be careful out there.
Alright, so for the security footage, we're gonna have to go back over to Operation. Make sure there's nothing we can scan here. Okay, looks like we're clear. You can hold on a second. We will come back for you, Sam. Promise.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Alright.
Hyperion power draw is now at 1.
So we know where the security footage is.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Okay. Scan security people in the op center. Scan Nexus security transferred to the Hyperion. So let's come up here.
Biometrics do not match.
Okay. Continue up here. No human males, no human males.
The console for the secondary management system is fixed. Everything checks out. It should sync up with Hyperion.
Nexus Control, I'm getting some odd isn't what you wanted. What
Nothing.
choice do we have?
Okay.
How the hell should I know?
That was out of the scanning area anyway. So we've scanned him.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions. Engineering report. Hyperion power
Inaccurate
draw is now
match.
at 100%.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Nope.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Okay, so with nobody in here. Let's see. Have we picked up any salvage? $20 credits worth. Amazing.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
So back to the Hyperion, or habitation deck.
Negative match.
No human males. Are you not human? Careful with me. This guy looks a little suspicious. Dale
Scan
Atkins.
results.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Okay. Earned XP. But not enough to level up. Let's see. Let's compare this to the Charger. Much better damage, lower rate of fire, which makes sense because I believe the Charger is fully automatic. Only 6 clip size, which does make sense for it. Looks to be what I consider to be a Magnum. 60 ammo. Yeah, I like that. And the assault rifle is thematic here, which we will compare to the Avenger. A little bit higher damage, less rate of fire, less clip size, less max ammo, better accuracy, same weight. Got to get used to my controls here. The minerals are the iridium and lithium, so I assume that'll be completed. It is. Alright, so speak with Sam on the Hyperion. Investigate the murder evidence that's on EOS. So speak with Sam. If you're wondering what I'm missing here as far as what we're why I'm having this trouble with where the broadcaster overlay is, it's generally I guess it's my level and my item limit. I could put it in the middle, but being in the middle it's kind of, let's say, distracting. But I think I'm going to learn to live with it. Again, not something you guys need to worry about, but it might give you a little insight as to what's going on with my streaming system here. For those that don't know, this is straight from the streaming straight on the Xbox One to using the mixer, and then we'll upload it directly to YouTube after I download the past broadcasts.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Okay, so, yeah. Let's do... I honestly think bottom right's gonna be best. It's gonna interfere with a little bit of the, a little bit with what they're saying, but, top right. We know what quest we're doing, right? We can always check the journal, so it doesn't matter if that's blocked. It does block our credits, but again. Okay, so, the profile allows Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battlefield performance. Select your profile and press A to activate it. To invest in combat tech or biotic skills to unlock more powerful profiles and a variety of styles. So that was here. Okay, so Adept. Adept are biotic specialists capable of disabling and killing enemies with powerful Mass Effect fields. This profile reconfigures Ryder's biotic implants, enabling him to defeat his opponents without firing a single shot. For Adept rank 2, 24 point skill to biotics. Better force, better damage, better radius, better duration, better combat radius. Biotic combos can set off additional explosions on each enemy they touch. Instead of a jump jet, use biotics to jump and evade. Otherwise, we have melee, biotic recharge shield. Okay, so it's the same thing. I think we're going to go with Adept. So what can we do here? Favorite one. Okay, so that is our current setup. So save currently equipped. And then alright, so as we get more, we can change the different profiles for different situations. That seems very useful. Again, skills can't do anything. Codex, we will, implants, AI partner, technology, artificial intelligence, everything that we just learned about in Sam. So, journal, go to your ship, a better beginning. Alright, and then here, Ryder's family secrets. Remove a way to get Sam's memory block. Alright, what I want to do is I want to come here to map. There we go. So we need to go to our father's quarters. Okay, that's worthy of a save.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Thank you.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sisters mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Okay.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Okay. So, probably don't need to save that often, but of course I have it, I think. Like Sam still may want to talk.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But
Yeah,
AIs
go
and
pretty
humans
loud.
interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
I would hope so.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
Okay, so something I'd like to reiterate as we're going on here.
That's all for now.
Of course.
As you can tell, I am really interested in basically the lore or the story. And it's something that May not be the most entertaining thing for streams, but at the same time, if you're interested in these like I am, then you will have, then you'll understand. You'll understand that, you know, while I have played this game before, I would consider this to be almost a blind playthrough because I don't remember much. So yeah, we'll get to the action here soon enough. I'm just going to listen to a couple more audio excerpts, then we'll be on our way.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology. When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
So, let's figure out what we need to do next. Whew. You still more lost your father, man. You love. You start the answers to find da-da-da-da. Don't tell me how to feel. The only thing that some others may do better here. So, go to your ship. That is what we're doing. Yeah, and again, we'll write the save file because why not? Not gonna matter much, but at the same time, it updates the codex, then we might as well use it, right? Okay. Let's check the map real quick. So, anything we can do over here? This is our first time here at the Imperium with the exception of, well, last stream, so let's see.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
Didn't really know him.
He was a stranger to me. Really?
Not like any of us knew him. He kept people at bay. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Let's talk about why you joined.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
And your role?
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what'll you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Okay. That didn't tell us much. Alright. So, expectations? Distracted there.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster, even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
As to you. Alright, so. In order to get to the Hyperion, or our ship, like we need to go up there. Make sure there's nothing over here we can get to. And nothing that needs to be scanned. Now, we do have the research data points, but I don't think we can really do anything with them until we get to the ship. Cryo Bay. That would be checking on our sister. Let's do that real quick. So yeah, do me a favor, guys. This is, since this is our second episode here, if you guys had a chance to watch the first one and you're watching this now, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about what we've done, what we're doing, and let me know how if you're enjoying this series in the comments below, or if you're watching here on Mixer, in the chat. Feedback is always welcome, as well as constructive criticism.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Sorry for your loss. He's a hero.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Yeah. We're gonna be going to Eos anyway. Let's see. Dr. Kyle will probably have the most recent info on her sister, because I'm not seeing her station here. So let's give him a talk real quick.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
How? You did your best.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
That is on you. And if anything goes wrong, you'll be the one to blame.
Are you staying here on the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7.
Yeah.
Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
Oh. What will you do here?
What will you do on the Hyperion?
We still have thousands of people taking a nap here, and they need tending to. And this way I can look out for Sarah.
Okay. As I mentioned in the first episode, if you hear me, say what he's gonna say, I'm used to playing Skyrim, so I'm used to adding a character voice. Hopefully you guys don't either mind, or maybe it's something that I'll work on stopping with.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really.
We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
And yeah, why did you come to Healy?
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
Ugh.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Okay. So nothing we can tell about her. And as you can see, she has the default appearance. Didn't really feel like changing anything about her. Let's see. Greer.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
And then let's talk with Fisher one more time.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better. That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Kett. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Kett are to blame.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious the Kett aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream about. Meet a new species, and 3 seconds later they're trying to kill you.
I hear you. But I guess that's life. Not everyone will see things our way. In the meantime, chin up. It'll get better.
Okay. So we've done the right thing. Talked with everybody. Let's get going. Let's finally get to the docking bay and on our exploration ship. Cora.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Damn right.
They call her the Tempest.
Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's wrong?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
All right.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
So, let's check out the Tempest. Time on the Tempest.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
An adventure.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Alright, so that's Pathfinder. I think it would be...
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Cool. No calls available at this time. Yeah, so... As a Pathfinder, I would say we would be remiss if we didn't, you know, explore our ship here, and maybe learn a bit about our crew and the ship's capability.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Okay. One thing I think I was getting into talking about earlier, but I didn't get to, but I just kind of went off on a different way. There's a saying that I think is relevant as far as playing in Mass Effect Andromeda and Soul Space. First off, we're lucky, you know. We've been born in the right time. We're here on Earth. And for the most part, if you're watching this, I'd say you've had at least a decent life up to now. And that's as far as I'll go into that statement. I'm not going to try to tell you how it's been. But what I'm really getting to here is there's a saying that said, we were born too early to explore the Earth and too late to explore space. Now, we're getting there. We obviously have planned expedition to Mars, but obviously for the common man like myself, it's probably not something that'll happen in this lifetime as far as leaving Earth. So, it's something to think about. Let's check our strike team missions. There we go. Time remaining. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Wow. Well, I guess that tells you how long we've been around here. Let's see.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Okay. So we're gonna get this kind of walkthrough as we go.
Pathfinder, check this toy. Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
Good, we'll rely on ourselves.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
R&D terminal. Select research to unlock blueprints and augmentations using the research data RD required. Select development to craft new items and upgrade. Research. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augments by spending research data. Development. Select development to craft equipment and nomad upgrades using blueprints you've researched and materials you've gathered. Okay, so let's go into research. Spend research data earned from scanning to unlock new weapon and armor blueprints or to gain access to powerful augmentation. Research. Each research category has different research data values. Milky Way, Helios, and Remnant. Switch categories with. Okay. Select the blueprint or augmentation and hit A to research it. Alright. Let's see. We have the Sidewinder pistol. Obviously nothing we can afford here, and at the same time, we also need to be level 5 and have Sidewinder and learn the first one, so that does make sense. So nothing we can do here with Milky Way technology. Helios research data. Shotguns, sniper rifles. We are going to get into snipers. The Ket Carlombre can be directly inject the user's hand with a variety of neurochemicals. Okay, so Ket weapons. Translate to Watcher, slow firing sniper rifle. He uses a plasma surrender projectile. Can charge a semi-automatic Planet Magnet field to modify the plasma container. The longer the charge build, the more powerful the shot. At full power, the Planet is among the most deadly weapon in the galaxy. Let's research that. Research complete. On out Sniper 1, Rifle 1, research successfully. Researching weapon or armor adds their blueprints to the development screen where they can be crafted. Researching augmentation guarantees one copy of that augmentation and allows more to be found in the field. So in order to get augmentations in the first place, we need to research them. Okay, how much points do we have? Over 100. So, each projectile bounces off of a flat surface. Projectiles now travel in a ballistic arc. Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints. Items incorporating augments can be more powerful or behave different. Let's go ahead and get the ricochet system. That sounds fun. And then unknown because we haven't got that far. So over here in development, we have the assault rifle. We have the Lonnet sniper rifle. And a few required materials. So cat alloy, beryllium, cadmium. We'll find these when we're out in space and on land, right? Okay. So ready to develop. Avenger Assault Rifle 1. We have 95 out of And with 20 needed of Omnigel canisters, 80 of iron, 40 of cadmium, and 10 of element 0. Yeah. Let's rename this project. And let's call it Kalos M8 Avenger. Although I do want to make this. You probably can't see this keyboard here. Not a big issue, just letting you know what it's doing. So this is how I'm going to title it. That way I know who I want to use it and things like that when I start getting into giving our allies different weapons. So Kalos M8 Avenger Mark 1 developed successfully and added into your inventory. Nice. Special items, no blueprints, armor. We have the initiative helmet. We have the Maverick skirmisher helmet, and then Pathfinder. Omnigel canisters, cadmium, titanium, iron. Okay, and then yeah, so do augmentations get put on as we're developing, or are augmentation slots what we can develop? What we can add to it later. Something to learn. So let's find out what this room is.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
One thing we haven't been doing, which we might as well, is scanning. No. Sure. Okay. So the bridge is that way. I'd like to check it in over here.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
There, finally.
Okay. So he's basically saying, explore later, get that, but get back on your, get over to your, yeah. Alright, so right now we have 155 total credits, and no salvage. So let's go through here. So, Cyclone, Piranha, come on. Whatever. Let's see. We're going to be using the Sidewinder, but for now I'm going to keep everything because I don't know what we want to keep. Kind of. We'll learn more later. That's it. I had 2 of these. No. Keep them. Nothing we can afford. Augmentation. Ricochet system. Okay, so now I can... Oh, no, this is the one I made. And we can buy... Okay, good. We can buy resource here. And then... Tech materials we can also buy. So, you know what? Let's buy 3 cat alloy. And 2 remnant polymer. There we go. Then biomaterials, we have fluid saps, shelf limits, renderable plates, and scale fibers. Let's buy 1 scale fiber, and now we're down to 11 credits. So nothing there, and nothing in special items. So our new assault rifle should be let's compare this to the M8 Avenger. Absolutely the same, so the only difference here is now we can develop it ourselves. And then, alright.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course.
Kalojath.
I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
For the record, when I named my character Kalo Ryder, it was not because of him. I completely forgot his name. Kalo was named after my boxer. I said that last episode.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it. So let's show them what we got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Alright. So we're leaving our arc, which is powering the
Departure
Nexus.
vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Godspeed.
To Eos.
Okay.
What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Alright, so I want to do a hard save here. And then let's check. Okay. Vetra. Auto level up. Let's see how she did. One and everything. Okay. I don't mind that. Resources, mark all as seen. Codex, the journey so far. The Helios cluster is nothing like the initiative expected. The Pathfinder faced terrible dangers and unimaginable one in search for a safe place to call home. Only the best and most experienced crew can hope to succeed on the Pathfinder's mission. These allies, companions, ensure for thousands of settlers. Cora. You and Cora have established a professional working relationship. Cal hasn't spent much time to know you, but he's a solid pilot regardless. Personally, he's a real booster for the initiatives and always gives it all for the mission. Though you haven't had a chance to get to know her personally, Lexi has proven herself to be a capable doctor, having already saved your life after the mission on Habitat 7. Veteran has joined the Pathfinder team. She seems to be familiar with the Nexus's nightmarish bureaucratic procedures and was instrumental in getting the Pathfinder ship released to you. Beyond that, however, she remains a mystery. You left Gil to his job taking care of the Tempest system, which he seems to keep busy. And Suvi Anwar is the Tempest resident science officer. She works closely with the research on the Nexus and analyzing the data that you and Sam collect in the field. Cool. From the Tempest physician and physiologist, Dr. Lexi T. Perro. Writer, part of my assignment on the Tempest, I'm required to send a psychological assessment to Pathfinder HQ. I'm sending you my notes. After all, you should know what I'm telling them. I've only known you a short time, but this is just my initial take. Enjoy. Displays analytical thinking and intellectual curiosity. Keeps a sense of humor and rarely takes things seriously. Impulse actions often speak louder than words. I'll be required to update them and send a more in-depth report later. So this right here is basically going to tell us more about how selective we are in what we're talking about. What choices we make will affect our psychological profile. That makes sense. So, what else? The Tempest. The Tempest is a survey ship designed for long-range, long-term exploration under a Pathfinder's command. Its lightweight and efficient design allows you to operate with a small crew and minimal resources. As always, if you ever want to read any of this stuff that I don't read, I will try to give you a chance to pause the screen, you know what I mean? So, I know how it is. I'm also the type of guy who isn't necessarily interested, but at the same time, I almost feel, I don't want to say obligated, but you get the idea. Go to the EOS in the Pythias system. Place pendant on location of and we completed the RCD. Alright. So, before we do this, no skills. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Email. Facial reconstruction from Lexi. I've completed my analysis of the injuries you suffered on Habitat 7 during the fall. Well, both falls, including facial damage occurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairlines have fractured are mending lines quickly. If you want to monitor the healing process of the facial reconstruction suit installed in the Tempest. Wow. Okay. Pathfinder, I'm a freelance. Archive. Can we meet on the next for chat? I can explain better in person. Kiri Tivesa. Yeah. That sounds like something. Okay. So when we get back, there we go. That's what I've been looking for. This gives us a chance to not only select our loadout, but our team's loadout too, I believe. So the loadout screen allows you to choose equipment and squad mates before embarking on a mission. Use LB and right. Okay. So we do have the second Omni Blade. We'll use that. For our pistol, I would like to switch to the Sidewinder. And what mods? Again, I don't think pistols should really ever use a scope unless it's more like, I don't know, what we would consider a red dot sight. Barrel 1, plus 9% pistol damage. Only one mod of a given type may be equipped at any time. This will remove, okay. So, yeah, it's either the scope at this point or the melee optimizer. I'm going to go with the melee optimizer. because why not have two? Okay, so no, let's unequip assault rifles. Kalos 8 M8 Avenger MK1. Let's put a stock for stability and either better damage or penetration damage. I would prefer to have penetration damage. In order to unlock more weapon slots, unlocked by Combat Fitness 3, Extra Holster, and Combat Fitness 5. So at this point, I think we are going to stick with the assault rifle and pistol combo. Let's see. Initiative helmet. Initiative armor with no mods available. Initiative armor 1 for legs, and yeah, so this is just another copy. Okay. Consumables. Cryo ammo. And overdrive pack. Unlocked by Cryopod perk and provide consumables distribution. At this point, I think we're going to go with Cora. And Vitra. Give Lima a bit of a rest. I'd like to test out Cora here. So nothing there in that last slot that we can see yet. That works. So it doesn't look like we can change much about anybody else's. What else do we got here? Now is the time that I can check out the ship further. I think. Not really. Okay, there is one other place I'd like to...
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon.
What I'm looking for is armor locker, escape pod. Okay. Galaxy map, Pathfinder's quarters. That's what I'm looking for. I want to go to my Pathfinder quarters. So it looks like they're underneath the helm. Exactly where it is.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Okay. Check the wardrobe screen. Let's see. There it is. Now we can finally customize our outfit. Jacket. Long sleeves. Let's do jacket. And I think I'd like this to be black. And then outfit color 2. Best way to see what changes is the color. And this one we are going to go with darker blue. And finally outfit 3. Again, we'll just go with the same darker blue. There we go. Armor customization. Are all based on the color of your chest piece. And again, we're going to go with dark blue. So as you guys may have guessed, it is one of my favorite colors. Personally, I actually prefer more of a lighter blue like this. I just don't think it would do well with an armor. So what I'm trying to decide is, do I want my armor to be black with blue highlights, or blue with black highlights. Probably black with blue, just like we did the outfit. So there we go. Black isn't really going to be seen as a good pattern, so... Or, hold on. Let's turn the pattern. Okay, so that's the one that is that. So, the pattern color we will leave to being lighter blue, almost like... No, needs to be a little bit darker. There we go. So now if we select patterns... Ah! So this is almost like a camo type. But if we... darken that a little bit. Where it's almost black, but you can still see the pattern. Yeah, right. There, that I like. So, let's see, now, auto tint, perfect. Custom tint, alright, there we go. Now we're not blinded just by looking at, what's this? I don't know. So, Sam.
Hello, Ryder. It is interesting to be renewed.
How do you mean?
Since my creation, I have been Alec Ryder's Sam. Now, I am your Sam. I am still myself, but now the input and experiences I have are completely new. I will develop in a new direction. The term reincarnation seems appropriate.
Are you okay with changing who you're becoming?
I cannot know until I see the result. I look forward to our continued partnership.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Alright.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay, so what's this? Human early spaceflight codex entry. Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. SpaceX. Not far off. Weapon and armor mods. Again, no experience, so we'll level up here pretty shortly. Path of a Hero. Meet Carrie. Yes. Back at the Nexus. Alright, so... nothing really we're going to do more now. Or need to. So, let's get to space. Wow, we are in space. But... let's leave the Nexus. Back to the galaxy map. Okay, so this right here shows us what quest we have, what missions we have available. on each world. And so I'm going to go back to system view.
I'm picking up something.
An anomaly has been detected. This way. So obviously we're supposed to go to the EO's closure, but it makes sense to kind of see what's around the Nexus and this cluster. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Otherwise, we'd probably have an arrow, so...
I'm picking up something.
Again. Ah.
Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
So. $27 element 0. Alright, back to system view. Nothing else on the scanner, so let's check out H599.
I'm picking up something.
There we go.
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Starship wreckage. Data, ship identity, Nexus 46-23, ship name, Cryotid, crew complement 5, status reported missing, presumed lost. The Carotid is heavily damaged and indriftable, but is salvageable. Okay, so looks like we're getting in a bunch of salvage that we can eventually sell. Alright, so planet view. Nothing more to scan. System view. Nothing more to scan, so gongs and of course, as any human trying to decipher the languages used to identify planets and expectations based on their, I guess you would call discoverers. Yeah. Okay, so... And finally, phasing.
Anomaly detected.
It looks like there. No. Further.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Active volcano. Volcanic site. Shield volcano with current effusive eruption. Basalt flow with unknown material. So there we go. Skill up, skill point 4. Can we get to our skills? We can. Alright, before we level up, let's auto level our companions here, our squad. And again, I don't mind them auto leveling. It keeps me from having to almost metagame. And combat, I believe we wanted the combat tools or combat fitness. Probably combat fitness. I want to put all 3 of these points, or yeah, all 3 of these points. Increases combat power damage with each skill point invested in the combat skill group. Increases melee damage. That is a good change. I really want to continue deal with our current loadout here, and the soldier is now unlocked at rank 1. And our own profile. So we're going to stick with Adept here. And then as we level up more and unlock more things, we'll also deal with those. So we still have 1 point. And let's go ahead and put it into pistol, since that's what we're carrying. So now we have 2 points into pistol, 1 point into, or 1 point into pistol, 3 points into assault rifles, so 2 selections. And then of course 1 in throw, 1 in backlash, 1 in lance, and then barrier. That's worthy of a hard save. And alright, so system view. So progression in Zhang He, 100%. Pfeiffer. Let's go.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
So...
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Alright, let's land there first. Or approach. Okay, cool. No anomaly, so back to system view. And guys, we are a little bit over halfway into the stream. I do plan on streaming for another, say, at least another hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break here so I can use the restroom. And I will be back within 5 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. For you watching on YouTube, if you want to fast forward, wait until you see the galaxy screen again. And then you'll know that we're back and live. Alright, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. For those just joining us here on Mixer, I am Caleb Plays. And this is our Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough. I consider this to be almost a blind playthrough. I have played it before, but my memory is kind of spotty when it comes to what's going on, so yeah. No anomalies, so back to system view. And we will head to Ryer. Nothing here. Highly toxic to most helium-rich host enormous colony of fungal spore. Look. A black hole. I'm gonna hold off on that. That'll be the last thing we check out. Let's continue heading this way. Then we'll go to Corvus. The wonders of space. No anomalies. So that's 71%. Oh, yeah. You've explored the asteroids, H479. As a true explorer, it is our duty to check every planet for potentially a new Earth. Wow. Okay, without scanning for a second, I would like to take a look at this. Just, okay, that does look like land, and, it almost looks hospitable. Extremely radioactive and high velocity winds make H479 a poor candidate for mining. Despite its rich mineral deposits, a potential candidate for future endeavors. Okay. Looks like it has storm clouds going on. And that looks to be maybe either a twister or a hurricane. Interesting. And finally, it looks like we're going to get close to a black hole. Which is luck. Ooh. Oh. Crazy. Black hole. Class Kerr Black Hole 8012 Keto. Even at this distance, the black hole presents a risk of onboard shipsism. The accretion disk around is composed of remains of at least one solar system destroyed by the black hole's formation and gravitational pull. Caution is advised. Okay. So, Pfeiffer is 100% progressed. Discovered. Should we go to Erickson or straight to EOS? Erickson, because why not? if there are any habitable planets or planets to explore, we'll wait to come back to it later. But in the meantime, we could use...
So this is where the human Ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Oh.
I'm picking up something.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Deploying probe.
The Scourge.
Anomaly found.
Our shipwreck. Let's go there
Shuttle
first.
spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Scanner for life forms. Oh.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Ship ident. Nexus 33-12. Ship name Exodus. Crew complement 7. The Exodus sustained pervasive damage due to the scourge flares that wiped out all internal systems. Dr. Adriana's crew was killed instantly. Vessel adrift and unsalvageable due to radiation. Gained 50 remnant research data. Nothing else about it. So, system view. Find the missing ship. Alright, so let's head this way. Okay, there's Habitat 7. We've obviously been here, but let's explore it. Or learn more about it. This is where our first mission was. And obviously,
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Satellite detected.
Standard monitoring satellite. The station showed it was deployed accidentally from Hyperion during its collision with the Scourge. Milky Way research. Nothing else here? Alright, and it appears there's no reason to come back here. Finland. That sounds like... Of course, it was discovered by, I would imagine, humans, but it almost sounds human in its nature. As far as being like, oh, something land.
Anomaly on sensors.
Let's see, here? Nope, further. Crater.
Probe away.
Which is
We've got a crater.
Crater caused by impact of heavy debris, possibly from the Scourge. The meteorites contain valuable resource. Experience 270. But no actual resources. Nothing else. So let's go back to system. And Helluland. Oh, wow. No wonder they called it hell.
I'm picking up something.
I don't know if you call this hell on Earth, but it's hell in space.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
95 aluminum. Nice. Nothing else? So... interesting. Alright. And finally, Markland. Nothing here. Alright. So, Erickson is 100% discovered. Time to head to Eos. Oh.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Alright. Let's start on Konasu. And then we'll work our way around. End on H276. And then finally go to Eos.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Brilliant. 148. System view. Heading to Pele. Volcanic world, scorching conditions, basically saying don't fuck with it. Okay, so by going along with the rotations, obviously this would be closer, but we're actually going to go out to the nuke next. Before we, yeah, I think we'll explore the outer reaches and then head in. That sounds good. Oh, boy, the asteroids bleeds. No anomalies. Nanook is a hydrogen methane main gas giant. Debris in its orbit suggests it has seen Ket visitors. So the Kets were interested in Nanook. Let's go to H276.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Milky research data. Mission was abandoned when the original settlement of Eos failed, but it has gathered valuable data from this planet. This looks to be remote and cold. H276 now less of interest due to its phosphine gas and its thick chlorine atmosphere. This could indicate primitive chlorine-based life, however, no detailed study has been completed. And the asteroid. Coming up on start of our third hour here. I'm deciding what we're gonna do. So, let's explore these two planets, and then I'll touch a little bit more on these two places, and then I'll touch a little bit more on that. Oh, yeah. So yeah, basically, I think what we're gonna do here is, I think I'm going to do a second stream today as far as Mass Effect Andromeda is concerned. And because of that, for those watching on YouTube, the action will continue in our next episode. But, as will arriving on EOS. So for those of you that stuck with me for 2 hours, thank you very much. But I am going to go ahead and call this an episode. And we're going to save it right there. And I'm going to come in here and mark all as seen. And double check the skills. They've already leveled up. And there's nothing more they can use. So I'd like to go... wow. I've honestly never looked at this one. Get defeated. Enemies defeated by squad. I'm not defeated. Enemy defeated by player. Okay. That'll be interesting to keep an eye on. Hover kills 5. Nice. Tempest trophies collected 1. Anomaly discovered 11. Planet scanned 18. Alright. Lots of missions completed, impulse habit tactics taken, casual choices made, emotional choices, logical and professional. As you can see, we are mostly logical. I might be, but as we go on, I don't know how that's going to stand out, but right now it looks like we are favoring logical. It has 10 plus 13 is 23, plus 9 is 32. So, we have actually made twice as much logical choices as anything else. Or, as all the others the same amount as all the others combined, is what I should say. So yeah, to those watching on YouTube, this has been a bit of a, more of a story episode. You know, with the lore, learning everything. So... if that wasn't your cup of tea, I'd like to apologize, but yes, a better beginning will begin here very shortly if you're watching this live on Mixer. For now, and as always, I am Kalo Plays. I'm going to do another hard save here. And I want to thank you so much for watching my Mass Effect Andromeda blind playthrough series. This was first time on the Tempest. So next episode will be EOS A Better Beginning. I have said before that I would like to do 3-hour streams, but it all depends on what we're doing. If I feel like we've come to a completion, or that I feel like I'm going to play more than 3 hours, then I might cut it short and just do a whole nother episode and keep them as 2 or 3. So next time we stream, and the next video you'll see will be EOS A Better Beginning. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I am Kalo Plays, and we will see you later.